Alright! What's going on, guys? So, it's been quite some time since I made a YouTube video. I know. I'm not doing very good at this. But there's a few reasons why. One of the few reasons, it just recently started getting actually like decently warming up to start riding almost every single day. Still not, I wouldn't say like still quite there, but it's almost there. So that's one of the reasons. But there's also a few other reasons. Let me see if I can get this other problem to occur. I don't know, it's hard for you guys to like see it, but like it's still like, so my bike sputters a little bit, around 5,000 to 5,500 RPM. You might be able to hear it, I don't know. Maybe you guys heard it, maybe you didn't. If not, I'll explain it. So, I was riding my bike, I'll throw in a clip from it. I have, there, see like that. So I have an Insta360 clip of like it doing this, pretty much. So it all started one day. I was just riding. I was going to see my dad at work, say what's up to him. He rode his bike. I was actually just gonna see what time he was off and then go ride bike with him after work. But I was cruising along, and then another rider passed me. I started riding with him for a little bit. Met with him, and started talking for a little bit. And we stopped at a park where his buddies were already waiting for him and stuff. Then after all that, I said goodbye. I went off, did my own thing, went and saw my dad. But after leaving them, shortly after leaving them, I noticed my bike was doing this sputter. Like, you guys can, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, you guys can hear it, but it was doing it really, really, really bad. So I thought I was gonna have to take my bike apart. I thought maybe one of my fuel injector like cables or something. I thought one of those got unplugged maybe. I wasn't too sure. While I was waiting, my dad, I was talking to him, I was like, I'm just gonna let my bike cool down, maybe it'll run better, maybe it's like overheating. I don't really know what's wrong with it, at this point in time. I have no idea. So I'm sitting there just talking with my dad at work. Slowly like researching, just looking up what it could potentially be. I had no FI lights, nothing like that. So it was just, at this point in time, it was a guessing game. So I'm doing some research, and then I see that it could be the TPS sensor, throttle position sensor. And I'm looking at all the symptoms of the TPS, and I was like, you know what, that's a good point. That could easily be what it is. It matches all the symptoms. It was sputtering at like right around 4,500 to 5,000 RPM, and it was just being a big old problem. Come to find out, that's what it was. I replaced it. My ECU still hasn't learned what it's like to have a nice, healthier TPS sensor, so now it's just doing that sputter. So that's kind of another reason. Even though I did film one video, I will make a note, I did film one video between this and the previous video. All my recordings for audio was there. However, there was no video. All the video got corrupted. Every single part of the footage. It recorded 30 seconds and then the rest of it corrupted. So that's why there hasn't been a video in so long. I'm sorry about that. It is what it is. I tried. I tried to have a video, it just didn't work out. Have to be careful through here. Ah, slippery! There's so much gravel! I hate some of these corners, man. People out here throwing gravel all over the road. Trying to kill me out here, man. A bunch of farmers doing farmer things out here, brother. Okay, so those were the two primary, like, kind of reasons. The third one is just kind of like, it's only been a problem for like the past 2 weeks. But I can't remember what day it was. I really wish I could give you guys a more exact date. I have all the stuff at home I could give you guys a date from this. But there was one day your boy got pulled over 3 times in one day. 3 times, 3 different officers. It was all in different counties too. Like, it was just, like, seriously, it was just a series of unfortunate events. Like, all around, it was just bad. And there was just nothing I could do to control getting pulled over. I mean, technically there is. One of them, 2 of them were definitely avoidable. One of them, it was a problem. And this is what I talked about in my last video. I was kind of explaining all of this. So I filmed the video like 2 weeks ago. It was literally like the day after I went out to film the video. But I got pulled over. The first one, failure to display registration tags. They weren't failed to be displayed, they were displayed. This one, kind of avoidable, not really. It's just, it is what it is, it happens. The second time I got pulled over was for 55 and a 35. The cop was cool, wrote me over for 45 and a 35. So that was nice. He was really cool about it. He got out, complimented my bike, said, "Hey, I like your bike, because it looks sick." I was like, "Thanks, man, that's cool." So that was a pretty good, like, police interaction. But the last police interaction I had was not bueno. Very, 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 very bad. I was heading home after that second pullover. Probably like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 11 minutes away from home, maybe. So I'm not very far. You know, I'm pretty close to home. And then I'm going around, so there's like a double, like, corner that I'm going around, kind of like that last one I just went through not too long ago. But there's a cop waiting, because there's like kind of a hill after one of the corners. It's kind of like a hill. So there's a cop waiting up there. I don't ever go really fast to that corner anyway. It's kind of dangerous. This happened really late at night. It was like 11 p.m. It's pitch black. I have a tinted visor. I can tell you right now, I'm not flying through a corner at 11 o'clock at night that is, like, notoriously known to just have a bunch of gravel on it, especially when I can't see. But I'm going around, go up this, and then I see a cop on the left. I look down, my dash said, I think it said 66. I'm pretty sure that's all it said. It was 66 or 60, I don't know. I wasn't really, like, paying super close attention to exactly how fast it goes. I know it said 6 something. It was either 6, it was between 60 to 66. But this cop, so there was a vehicle behind me, and this cop was saying that he had a clock on me going 90, slowing down to 86. Again, keep in mind, it's 11 o'clock at night, tinted visor. This corner is notoriously known for having a ton of gravel. Like, I'm not going to risk it that late at night. I can't see. Like, why would I do this? So, I'm just like, whatever. Like, just accept it. He pulls me over. So I pull over to the side, because he passed the other vehicle that was right behind me. Which, FYI, he was, like, the vehicle that was behind me was far behind me. No, like, sight of them for miles. And the next time I turn around, because I saw the cop, I figured they were going to pull me over. So I turn around, and the car that was behind me is, like, right behind me, right on my tail, pretty much. So what I think happened, the cop clocked him. I already got pulled over. The other cop radioed saying, "Hey, watch out for a speeding bike." His, like, he already has, like, a tainted process behind all this. So he's already thinking, oh, it's got to be the bike that's speeding. Even though it's not the bike that's speeding. But, you know, he's already set on that. There's nothing I can do to, like, change that at all. So I was like, whatever, man. He said he had me clocked at 90. I was just like, 90? Like, dude, there's no way you had a clock on me at 90. Like, I wasn't going to sit there and argue with him, though. It wasn't worth it. But that's been a pain to deal with too. Like I said, I've been dealing with those 3 pullovers I've been dealing with for the past 2 weeks. I just paid for the 55 and a 35, ended up marking 45. I just paid that one. I'll admit my wrong on that one. It is what it is. I probably could have tried to fight it, but it wasn't really worth it. I was also still fixing my bike, so I was like, whatever, I'd rather just not have a show for court, just fix my bike. So that's what I did. But I have court tomorrow. The time of filming, I have court tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can fight this 86 and a 55. But the state I live in is very favored towards law enforcement, so probably a pretty big chance I am not this. Squirrel! Squirrel! Run! Pretty cool area. Look at that! That's pretty cool. Trying to like cruise at certain speeds now is kind of hard though. So that day that my TPS sensor went bad, I had to ride it home. I had to ride it for like an hour, which I now think my ECU thinks that is the proper way for said bike to run. And now it likes to do that sputtering at like 1,000 to 4,500 RPM, sometimes 5,000, somewhere around that range. Which sucks. Now, trying to go at any slow speeds is just miserable. I got pulled over by 2 state troopers for my car. It was my window tint on my car. But they weren't bad experiences. It was just them doing their job, you know. It's just typical, like, hey, you can't have window tint, sir. It has to be 70%. Even though I think they're changing it now. Anyway, that's all that I have for now. I'll either see you guys in the next video or we'll talk later. Whatever the case may be, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of the video if there's anything left. If not, give it about a week or so, and hopefully I'll have another one out. Alright, later guys.